Do you watch the hate documentaries that people make about you, or is that just not even interesting to you?
Which ones?
Shit, I don't know. I see the thumbnails.
Dude, I love that one. Those ones. I love
like
him.
8 million views.
I love his videos, but like when he makes them on me, I'm like, damn. But
You talking about Moist Critical?
they do be like hella hateful. Like they can like I get where they're coming from for sure. It's funny videos. Like I'm not like, oh, them for hating on me. Like I get it. You know, it's just like it's content, but some of the things are a little like over the top, like hateful. But it's whatever. It's
what's the narratives that you like? All right, that's not true.
For the record, Penguins is Moist Critical.
Oh, that
same,
is him?
same guy, aka Charlie. Yeah.
Word. Yeah, what's some shit out there that you've seen people say that you're like, yeah, that's totally not true?
everything. I feel like people really don't know me, but I don't know. There's nothing like specifically off the top of my head. Like there's a lot of things people say, so it's hard for me to really think of something specifically, you know? Do
you have a master plan to like make people know the real you, or are you perfectly fine?
Yeah, I mean, I'm only 21, you know? It's like, if you think of like Jake Paul, whatever, it's like he had his like little arc. It's like, I'm getting there.
He was really masterfully rage baiting back in the day, like when people were going to his house all the time, and like the news van was outside his house, and he like got on top of the van and shit. That was like prime time Jake Paul trying to be the most hated man in America, and it was working great. And I think he realized at a certain point that he didn't really want to be that, but then he ultimately ended up getting into boxing, which is kind of like a sport where it's perfectly acceptable for you to just be hated and to make everybody dislike you.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely want to do something where, you know, one day switch, like slowly I'm gonna, like right now I don't go out of my way to like be a asshole. Like I try to be very nice. You know, I know people have a little stigma about me online. I want to change the narrative, but so I try to be nicer, you know, do better things with my money, like give back and stuff and stay out of trouble. But
did you see the shit with Kyle from Nelk? He said that he thinks you're like more hated than Jake Paul during that era. Everyone, did you see that? I think it was a podcast you did.
I saw it, yeah. But I mean,
do you feel like you're more hated than
bro? He's 30 years old and still fucking antagonizes people for pranks. Like, and he's multi-millionaire. Like, bro, you don't got to be doing that anymore. I don't even do that anymore. Like, I don't go out and prank people anymore. Like, I'm 21. It's
Kyle, I feel like Kyle kind of fell back on the pranks for the most part.
He did, of course, 100%. But he also is way older than us and still does it. So it's just like, I don't know. Like, I feel like he's talked shit in that era. I mean, in that sense, but like, he does the same thing, but like, if not worse.
Pranks are one thing, but I feel like a lot of your shit, people don't regard it as pranks. They regard it as you just being the biggest asshole possible.
Give me an example.
Bumping into people in the mall.
Those are actors.
I know, but like, it's almost like that excuse doesn't matter because people aren't going to really believe you.
What? That makes no sense.
So
I have proof that they're actors, though. You can see those same people in multiple of my videos and videos with the girls.
But even with you saying that right now, it's like we all know that this clip is not going to go viral, whereas those clips went super viral. So it's almost like it doesn't really matter what's true because people are going to go with
exactly.
the
And
thing
that's why,
that's viral.
At the time, I didn't even say that because like I just thought it was funny. Like I was like, one day I'm going to say it because like when it won't matter, it's like now if I say it, it's like, all right, people aren't going to be like, oh, like I'll never watch a Jack Doherty video again. It's like, bro, I don't care.
I mean, to be fair, that is the kind of thing that pisses people off, but I feel like you can still come back from that. Whereas like with the Island Boys, I don't think they could ever come back.
Yeah, they're also just like retarded.
They made out with each other.
Yeah.
I just feel like
they did more than make out with each other, bro. They were weird as fuck. They
gave each other head, or was that a carrot?
Bro, who the knows? But like, bro,
I seen this stream. Kenley and them said that you gave them the idea to kiss. Is that true?
No, I don't think so.
I think they were lying because at that press conference they said that they got $14 million from an OnlyFans agency to kiss each other, which is like, that is not how that works. Like no OnlyFans agency is going to say, hey, we're going to advance you this huge amount of money, so but all you have to do is make out.
Yeah, they're dumb as fuck.
That's not how that works.
Nah,
like, they
really
could say they made 14 million, which I also don't believe. I don't think there's enough gay men in America for them to make 14 million off that.
Yeah, no, I know the whole story behind it. Like, I know how much they all made, and like they only lasted a couple months before they got banned, but
they got banned for that.
Yeah.
Word? What? Yeah.
But they were doing pretty well for like a month or two. Like they were making like $1 million a month for like a month and a half. But it only lasted a month and a half. Like, so they probably made like $2-3 million each at most.
And they got banned for doing incest.
Yeah, pretty much. Probably.
Honestly, it doesn't even surprise me because I know like girls that are twins and they're like super careful about like they could do a scene, but they can't like touch each other and shit because of that exact reason. Damn, but I mean, I feel like you kind of like breathed new life into the Island Boys.
Yeah, you kind of like re-sparked their career for sure.
Yeah, they don't like have any people like from a business sense that like can help them and stuff.
I thought you were managing them at one point. It seemed like you were
Well,
like
they were with
them...
creators, right?
I was getting a little cut off them for a little bit for however long they lasted.
Making money off incest.
Yeah, it was lit.
Respect.
Bro, I was just off my cut. I was like, holy shit, like this is lit. And then they got banned. I'm like, God damn it.
I would have done it. I would have signed them up.
Yeah, no.
Why not? But
they didn't even know. No, I'm kidding.
You still talk to them, or no? That is how it works. You sign people up and you get your commission, and you just don't mention it to them. Like you don't want
to
people
them.
to
They're
know.
just like retarded idiots.
Yeah.
But you don't talk to them at all anymore.
I do every now and then. They're cool.
For content?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they are walking, talking content machines. That's for sure.
No, they're probably watching this again and they're going to call me and be like, dude, you just said I'm a retarded idiot. Nah, you're cool, bro. You're cool.
Yeah, they're going to have to make content out of it for sure.
They'll be on your stream soon.
Yeah.
The other day, like I accidentally clicked on the Snapchat link or accidentally came up on like the Snapchat page that like one of like Fly Soldier and his girl have like a joint Snapchat account and they're just posting like family stuff all the time. And I sat there for like 10 minutes watching it. It was like the most boring, pathetic content I've ever seen in my life. No offense. You guys are great, but holy f- are you guys lame. Just, I can't lie.
Nah.
Yeah, they kind of just sit in the room and just go live on TikTok now.
As all the great minds of our generation do, yeah.
Okay, so you just saw the clip, but did you know that you can watch this entire interview right now before it's released to the public, uncensored, by becoming a member for just $5 a month, and there's a lot of other crazy benefits as well. So make sure you hit the link down in the description and sign up. Appreciate y'all.